138 sales calls booked in under 24 hours. This is exactly what happened with one of our clients after they implemented this one simple AI solution into their business. Now, the best part is this solution is something that your business can start using from today, right after this video. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through why this client came to us in the first place, how we was able to book so many qualified calls to them, as well as show you a system that you can implement that makes booking qualified calls easy. But first, who the hell am I and why do I keep saying client? Well, my name's Liam, and for the last 2 years, we've been working with businesses all over the world that were stuck with outdated and old sales and marketing systems that just didn't work for them. Now, with the power of AI and automations, we've been able to help our clients build new sales systems with the core goal of helping them outperform their competition with 10 times less effort. It is my goal to share as many of these solutions with you on this channel and help you do the same for your own business, with obviously the opportunity for you to work with us directly if you ever wanted to shortcut the process and start using these AI solutions from today and work with us to build out your entire sales system. So look, why was this client so desperate for our help in the first place? Well, it all started with pain. This client is extremely successful at what they do, but they knew they could be operating smarter. They're in the property space and they handle really large off-plan investment opportunities that when sold are worth hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars to them. They've got a massive sales team and they generate a really good number of leads every week. But the problem was their sales team was spending 40% of their time speaking with unqualified leads that were just there to ask questions and fish for information. This meant that they were really limited on the amount of good sales calls they could actually have per day, with the only real options to fix this problem being, hiring a larger sales team, which they didn't want to do, tighten up form fields on their website to try and squeeze a higher quality of lead when they first submit, or hire some kind of appointment setter that would essentially manually call these leads that had booked in for a call to see if they were qualified. With all this going on, they were missing out on so much business because the leads that they were generating wouldn't even get contacted for like 3 or 4 days after they had submitted their details online, because they'd come in on the weekend and the sales team wouldn't pick them up until midweek. This obviously had to be fixed. Their speed to lead was terrible and their competitors were literally cleaning up the entire market just because these guys couldn't get back to their leads faster. They were really at a loose end. The systems were slow, hiring's expensive. They had no clue on what to do or where to go really. So that is why they came to us. And the pain this client is going through is the pain that 90% of businesses that are generating leads online are going through as well. There's no real lead management systems in place. There's no real lead nurturing and qualification process. There's no list re-engagement or automated follow-ups. Everything is manual and everything is slow. Nothing really works. But with the power of AI and automations, we're able to turn these entire systems on their head, completely transforming sales processes, helping clients book qualified calls with new leads without needing to hire in more team members. We needed to help this client work smarter. So how did this solution that we built them book 138 qualified sales calls in under 24 hours on autopilot? With such a big sales team and huge amount of lead volume, we needed to find a way to automatically qualify these leads to not only save the sales team hundreds of hours, but also help them close more business in a shorter time span. We also needed to make sure that all leads that were generated were contacted instantly. Their 2 to 3 day speed to lead just wasn't going to cut it. So with Unorthodox, we worked with this client to build them out an AI agent that actively chats with every single lead through WhatsApp and SMS as soon as they submit their details. And since working with us, this client has now achieved a 92% engagement rate with all new leads. And inside these chats, this AI agent is asking qualification questions that we sat down and designed and built with this client. The best part is every single lead is now scored on a scale of 1 to 10 based on how qualified they are for this client's services. As you can imagine, this has completely changed the way that they now structure their sales process. We make sure that we only give the 10 out of 10 leads to their top sales guys, which has sent close rate through the roof. But that's not all. Originally, this client was working with HubSpot as their CRM. They were spending over $3,000 a month on HubSpot alone. Nothing was set up right. Everything was messy. It was a total disaster. So we actually helped them migrate their entire CRM and database into SalesView. And with that now complete, this client not only saves a huge amount of money on their CRM costs, but they now have us as a partner, helping them build out their lead management and their lead nurture sequences, landing pages, lead tracking, all inside of one platform. Now, if you're currently generating leads online and you know that your systems are a complete mess, unscalable, and ultimately costing you money every single day, the first link in the description of this video is going to take you down to a form form where if you fill it out and we think you're a good fit and we think we can help your business, I'll be in touch with you personally to book in a call and see how we can help you, just like we did for this client. Now, we do have exclusive spots every single month for business owners that we work with. So once we're full, we're full. Be fast. If the link's still there, go and click it and apply to work with us today. So now you know how this client did it. What system could you implement today that would transform the way that you qualify your leads forever? The good news is that this client is now living proof that with a few simple changes, some new tech, and a strategy behind you, everything can be reshaped overnight. The truth is, qualifying leads happens way before they submit their details on your website. The moment they land on your site, the wording you use should instantly tell that lead whether or not you're right for them. But how do you do that? Well, this all starts with really understanding your target avatar. What are their pain points? What are their goals? What do they want to achieve from working with you? Everything on your site needs to be speaking to the avatar. It needs to show them, hey, look, we know exactly what you need, and here's how we're perfect for you. And this works both ways. This also deters unqualified leads. We're already increasing the amount of qualified leads that we generate right off the bat. And that's when we would start looking into our CRM and our pipeline systems. What do we currently have set up? Do leads just sit there in a spreadsheet collecting dust? Or are you prepared to invest a few $100s into a platform that makes your life easier? There are so many great pipeline and CRM softwares on the market that come with insanely valuable automations and workflows built into them. Even our platform can handle that for you. And the reason why it's so important to have these systems built out for you is because the amount of time they can end up saving you and the amount of money they can make you. Every single client that we work with at Unorthodox now has a system where every single lead that they generate goes through a rigorous qualification process before they speak with any members of staff. And as well as the AI agents, we help this client with so much more. We've helped them set up automated emails, SMS. These all go out to new leads with updates and more information about their services. We educate their leads. We help them through a buying process. And this is something that you have to pay attention to. Your lead generation is only half the battle. This education step is probably the most overlooked step with every single client that we've ever worked with. And the power of educating a lead alongside an AI agent that reaches out to them on WhatsApp and has a full conversation with every single lead is insane. And honestly, you would be crazy to ignore it. AI in some way, shape or form is going to be a huge element in your business in the next 12 months time. So those that actively look to improve their current processes and systems and act faster than the rest are going to see massive results in their business. So the decision that you now need to make is, are you ready to explore how you could be using AI and automations inside of your business? Or are you just going to ignore it and get left in the dust of your competition? Have a think about that. But look, the main reason why we was able to book so many calls for this client was down to a process that we call the growth system. Now, if you're ready to start working smarter and you want to see how this system could be working for you, check out this video right here where I break down this system for you and show you every single step that you need to follow to get started.